Hey everybody, it's Stu. I am starting my attic garden, my indoor gardening, outdoor gardening when spring hits back up. Took the last year off. Cats and locks took over my life, and I got to get back to this. I think it's important to know how to grow your own food, and you can grow a lot of food inside in small spaces in relatively easy fashion. So I'm going to get back to doing it for myself, and along the way I thought I'd show you guys. Today we're starting up with doing some microgreen, baby greens really, but these are actually a stackable microgreen sprout growing system that anytime I need to add drainage holes, you always need good drainage with plants. I use a wood burner thing. The only thing I use this for is to burn holes for drainage into stuff. So we're going to be taking these. I've got some lids from Folgers Coffee because I go through that a lot and I save them, and they're great little drain trays, little drip trays. So we'll be using those. And then while you're starting with fresh seeds, you want to keep everything nice and moist, and you don't need the sun as much. You can kind of put them over the top of these, hold your moisture, help germinate. So, like I said, we're going to be starting up, and we're going to go ahead. I've got some Paris Island Cause, which is a nice big romaine. It's my duck knife. I use this for all my seed stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go and stir it kind of in. Get a little soil coverage over a lot of those seeds. Mix it up. Since this is inside, I'm not worried about anything blowing away. Since I'm going to be keeping an eye on it, it's not going to dry out. So it's not quite as important to be too buried in the soil. Next up, we are going to do our Tom Thumb lettuce. This is the money maker for indoor small space systems. You'll be seeing a lot of that if you watch any more of these. Do the same thing. It's a little clumpy because this is a lot of dry soil, and I just kind of started wetting the top. The nice thing about this is I can poke around, I can make furrows, I can move stuff out of the way. It's actually a really good indoor gardening tool. Next, we're going to do Russian red or ragged jack kale. It is very hardy kale, so it can be kind of a tough leaf. It's great for cooking, but young and tender baby greens, it's really good. And I'll show you why, or what I'm going to do with these. And then we have Rouge d'Ivors. It's a red romaine. I'll spread that out. And Japanese giant red mustard. Just a wonderful, wonderful, fresh, edible, and good cooking green. And I kind of clumped too many there. After I get everything where I want it seed-wise, I'll be spending the next several days spraying it down, keeping it, actually got to get some water in here, spraying these all down, and keeping them nice and moist. Check on them multiple times a day, and we'll show you what's going on. But if you hold on a moment, I'll show you where these are going to go. And there we are. You can see, got them on a little rack. It's got some cutaways, so I can do different things here if I need to put some planters in there so there's more headspace before it hits the skylight. And I'll be doing some free light growing, so there's no power usage. It's just going to be a little bit of water, and you can see that I have a couple more little shelves up in there. We're going to be starting some herbs and things in there next.